Welcome to the first of what I hope to be a long series of commentary where I'll just be going over any of the gameplay that I post instead of just posting gameplay with no commentary. I mean, I may still do that, but I'm going to go through and just kind of watch these and just comment on my gameplay and my thought process a little bit. And these are all older matches, not too recent. And this one looks like I'm just farting around with the plasma cannon. As you saw right in the beginning there, I noticed that Heavy was crouching, and obviously with the plasma cannon you want to get the direct hit because you can wipe out a good, most heavies that way. And I'm just playing solo, so I picked a point, decided to go hack it. Generally, I try to hack whenever I can if the area is not too hot, because you want to stop any additional spawns. If if an objective has sorry, if an objective has a mobile, or not a mobile, a CRU near it, like that one over there, generally if it's on your way or if it's not out of your way, you want to hack that first, because it cuts off reinforcements. And with the plasma cannon here, I usually don't use the plasma cannon because, generally speaking, it's not very effective. I have specifically been doing this and using other level 1 weapons and the different rifles just for some footage. But hopefully in the future the plasma cannon receives some kind of buff. Even if it's just in the form of straight damage, so it's more of an AV weapon. So I'm using just my heavy suit because most of my skills are in heavies. I just use the advanced suit 80 to 90% of the time when I'm on the ground. I'm just using advanced. Now with the plasma cannon you just have the one shot, so you want to... I generally try to aim just for the splash, aim for the feet. Unless it's a heavy, and then you can try to aim for the direct hit like that. And the plasma cannon is weird because it has a little bit of a delay when right after you fire it. If you want to go to switch it to your sidearm, it takes a little bit. It's really weird. But that's used the plasma cannon to either strip their shields or get the lucky one-hit kill. And it's more of a gag weapon, I feel, and especially because I don't have any points in it. I just got it so I can use it. I know I've heard of a couple people making it kind of work on like scouts and lodges, but I think it's primarily a luck-based weapon. Just between the travel time, the dip on the projectile, and lost my train of thought. But yeah, anyways, I feel that it's kind of a luck-based weapon, just with different factors playing into that. But it doesn't change that it's fun to get kills with. So you'll notice most of the time when I go to throw grenades, I make sure to cook them, because I got that timing down a long time ago, where I just get the feel for how long you can hold the grenade for. And with the heavy, you're not even going to die if you overcook the grenade, which I very, very rarely do. But it allows you to take that grenade and make it explode right where you want. Now, like right there, when I just toss it, the reason I do that is people generally won't approach if they see a grenade sitting there. So you use that. Look at this guy dancing. So you use that as a way to create a little bit of time in order. You saw how I backed off to get that reload. that grenade allowed me to do that, because otherwise he may have just pushed up and I wouldn't have gotten that time to do the reload. So as soon as I feel the area is clear, I try and hack that objective, because that's going to cut off any additional respawns. Now they may have got somebody spawned in. Yep, there he is. Owned. And with the plasma cannon and things like the mass driver, all of those weapons, it's kind of self-explanatory, but they're better used from elevation, because you can more reliably land that direct hit or splash, because the trajectory is less of an issue. So always hack the supply depots, because it gives you ammo. Well, except for here, sometimes it glitches out, but then you can just do this, just re-click it and it will change your fit. So I mean, the plasma cannon's fun, but I feel like it may be kind of viable on more of a speed scout and stealth, and using it almost like a shotgun. But I mean, it was supposed to be an AV weapon, and it's anything but an AV weapon. So I just like to pull out all the crazy fits, because I have all the basic weapons to one, because it's like nothing in terms of SP. It's amusing to switch between the different playstyles and kind of get a feel. I generally just used heavy suits, because I never, well, heavy and lights, so I never much cared for the mediums, and I'm not skilled into the lodges or assaults or anything. And so the heavy gives you a bit more of a platform where you can line up that shot without dying while you're trying to line it up with a weapon like this. See if I get it. Oh, hit him anyways. And the SMG has great range, and in 1.8, which is coming out soon, there'll be the MagSec SMG, and that has even better range. It's like basically an assault rifle in your sidearm slot. This is pretty much like, at least what it looks like on paper. So as you can see, that's a forge gun, and there goes that. You see the glow there. That's one of the first things you learn as a dropship pilot. It's difficult to see, but it's really important to see. So right here, I'm just trying to get a hit on him. So I'm coming around, getting a better angle. Oh, I got him. Because he was using cover there. Now, when you see a forge gunner like that, you have to be careful, because forge gun sniping is pretty easy if you know what you're doing. See, and that's what I was talking about. You get pretty good range. I didn't mean to drop like that. That was an accident. But at least I can hopefully clean this guy up. Yep. You gotta watch out for those LAVs, especially if you're heavy, because they come in full speed. You're not gonna really be able to dodge it, and it will kill you. And that's always a bummer, especially if you run expensive suits. I said 8 out of 10 times, if not 9 out of 10 times, I'm running advanced suits, even though I have access to prototype. But I also mostly fly. So I definitely need to do more squatting, and it's not like I can't. I have all the options, I guess you can say. You get plenty of squad invites and requests to squad. It's just, I enjoy playing solo for whatever reason. Look at all these guys. So, main thing, you want to use cover, especially, see how I got surrounded like that, and I have no hit points. I can't really afford to stop and hack that. Oh, this guy was abandoned. So, at that point, I was just trying to get the jump on anybody who spawned there. Because if I stopped to hack, I knew people were spawning in there because of that uplink. And if anything, I should have thrown a grenade at that uplink or tried to kill that. So I'm getting sniped by somebody, and then I guess I still got sniped by somebody. Forge gun. So, and obviously most people who are gonna watch this play the game plenty, but squatting it gives you such a increased advantage in terms of just a force multiplier of having people working together and getting the orbitals, which are basically just a gigantic teabag mechanic right now. It's just, hey, you're doing good, why don't you do better? And I mean, that's okay, it's cool, it's fun. But generally speaking, if you're running around a squad, especially if everybody's running top gear, you know, you're gonna do pretty good, unless you're going up against people who are doing the same. So I'm not even gonna pretend like I like the challenge, which I do, but I like my alone time, I guess. Oh, eat it. Like I said, with this plasma cannon, I just go for the splash damage usually. I put the complex damage modifiers, which in 1.8 is not going to be very viable, just because they only give 5% instead of 10%, which is ridiculous. I wouldn't even put skill points into them. Like, I don't want 5%. I don't want that. That's stupid. But I mean, I guess at least, oops, sorry about that. At least they didn't get in there. I'm trying to hit this sniper with the plasma cannon round. I'm pretty sure I don't get him. Yeah, it explodes. I thought that would be some pretty crazy shit for footage. And that's pretty much all I'm doing. Like I said, with the plasma cannon, then I'll cover more episodes with like me using level 1 laser rifle and rail rifle and stuff. But right now I'm just trying to get a feel for the trajectory. Oh boy, look at all these guys. And it's the plasma cannon's got that one shot. That forge gunner's, there's 2 forge gunners. So I have to get a direct hit on these guys with a weapon that's harder. There's 3 forge guns. Holy crap. And I didn't even call out my dropship this match. Usually I only get attacked by a bunch of forge gunners if I call out the dropship. But and that's that. So I'll definitely try to do more of these. I guess you can call them commentaries. I'll try to get better at it. This is the first time. I mean, I've sort of tried it before, but it was the first time recently I've tried. So I will keep working at this, and hopefully I can keep bringing at least interesting or entertaining or maybe even educational videos to you. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you later.